For the longest time, I felt called to film a video, and lately I've been feeling the calling even more. So, I don't know where this video will take me. I will probably put a title that will tell you what is this video about. But I'm just flowing and trying to get my juices, my creative flow back. Like I've been stuck with my creative flow for a while now, being scared to progress on my journey of creativity. And what I've been thinking a lot lately is that creativity is such a important thing in our life and is something that we are constantly trying to run from with like all the technology that we have right now. There's a lot of things that is preventing us and taking our focus away from the things that truly matter. And I realized that creativity is actually a universe's way of flowing things through us and out in the open. And whenever you feel blocked, it's probably because of the way something, um, your logical mind is not letting you to get the thing from the universe through. So if you get an idea, like let's say your idea is to paint more, and if you feel like you're not a painter or that you're not very good at it, you will probably block yourself from pursuing that thing. Like for the longest time, I've been afraid to film because I see myself as not of a good editor. I don't like editing, so I didn't want to film because I thought that every video has to be edited perfectly, like perfectly. But I realized that if I just speak out my mind, some people will listen to it regardless, no matter if I edit my videos or not. Maybe in the future, people will want to edit my videos, but right now I don't like editing, especially long videos. So I'm gonna stick to just speaking up my mind like some of the YouTubers do. And I've seen a lot of videos, a lot of motivational speakers and people on YouTube not editing their videos, which I love because it's raw, it's everything I've always wanted to be. So I'm just starting this, and this is your sign that if you want to start something with creative juices, like anything in creative field, just start it. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the next day because you're never going to be ready. You're never going to be completely ready. And you just have to start somewhere and try to work your way up. You will get better at the thing you're doing, and you will look back on the progress you made and be grateful that you started when you started. I like don't be like me. I wanted to start when I was in my teens and I'm 28 now. So it took me more than 10 years to actually start what I love doing. And now, even now, I don't know if anyone's gonna listen to me, but I'm still here. I'm still trying to get my message across and still trying to motivate other people on here and take my knowledge, take things that I've learned and share them with you. Um, I got a lot of like experience in the field of healing and of fields of just bettering myself. I've done this for all of my life pretty much, but like I actively started my spiritual journey 6 years ago. So I've been here a long time preparing for this in the darkness. And as I was telling you about um, creativity is something that should be flowing through you. and it can be something that you can fit into something. Like, let's say if you want to, like, if you need a video idea because you're making videos, the idea won't come to you out of the blue if you're not addressing the roots of the problem. Why is not this idea not coming through? Why is it not flowing? Are you pushing the thing that you're trying to do? Are you um, making things harder for yourself? Maybe perfectionism is in play. Like, you are thinking everything, overthinking everything too much. Maybe you're blocking yourself from the things that you actually should pursue by trying to do something else and taking your focus away from the thing that you are trying to go after. Like, for me, that is probably TikTok. I love making TikToks. I have fun making TikToks. But my biggest thing is that I never start to film. I constantly think that I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to give out. I don't it's my fear, and fear is blocking you. And right now I'm in this process of seeing that fear for what it is and looking it in the eye and telling it it's bullshit, because it's bullshit. Everything that you're telling yourself, every idea that you put in your mind of why you shouldn't go through with this thing, is you trying to protect yourself from being the best version of yourself. You are afraid of what you could be. So that's why you are limiting yourself. You are holding yourself back and telling yourself that now it's not the right time, that you don't have anything valuable to say. You don't know how to say it. It doesn't matter how you say it. The people who are meant to hear it will hear it no matter what, regardless. Even if the only person that watches your video is your mom, maybe she took something out of that video. I'm just talking about video because this is what I'm doing right now. But you could be doing pretty much anything you'd like, and it's the same thing. Always the same thing. No matter what you're doing in life, you can take this lesson and put it into perspective for that specific thing. So creativity is not something that you can just call upon out of nowhere. Some people, like I've noticed a lot of people are really open to creativity, and that is not of because they're better than you or they have something that you don't. It's just because they don't limit themselves and they allow themselves to play. They allow themselves to fail. They know that even if something isn't perfect, like something in a way that you want it to look like, even if it's not something, I don't know, if you're writing a book and if it's not perfectly written, you can still try to make it better along the way. First, it's important to make it exist, then you can make it better. If it's not existing, you can't make something better. In your head, things will start to crumble and will like just pile up. And if you don't write them down, they won't have an effect. You can't make it better if you don't put things out of here onto paper. It's just not how things are gonna go. And with creativity, it's something that you just need to expand at. You will get better at. The more you train that muscle, the better you will be. It's just that simple. And if you like, every time I start doing something like filming a video, I get in the flow. And when I create that flow, my ideas start to flow better. Every time I start doing something that I normally don't do, I get ideas. It's just that simple. If you're constantly on your phone, this is also a message for myself, you're not getting my ideas. You can't get ideas because you're constantly consuming other people. And if you're not looking at the videos from a through an eye of an artist, you're not getting anything out of it. If you're just scrolling mindlessly, you're not getting anything out of it. If you are scrolling, you have to look at it as an artist. You have to look at it as a creative person. You have to look at it like you're taking something out of it. Like you're looking for that idea. Maybe you can research ideas. You can use social media for bettering yourself. I won't bash social media for any like at all, because I learned so much from it, but it's when it's becoming so mindless that you can't even do anything else, and you're just constantly scrolling, and this is blocking your creativity, because creativity is something that just should be fluid. And if you're constantly scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, you're just you lose that energy that you could be focusing on something else for this thing, for this mindless scrolling, and you're giving that energy to other people. You're giving it away, and this is just not how life's supposed to be. Life's supposed to be lived. Life's supposed to be enjoyed, and creativity is something that you gain when you are living, when you are experiencing life. When you're out and about, you see a beautiful bird and you just think to yourself, maybe I should draw it. I don't know how you work, but I feel like creativity comes in waves as well. So it's not gonna be here nonstop, but there is a way to access it when you need it. And this is definitely a way, this is definitely something that you should address first. You should address, why is the thing not coming through? Why? There's always a question, why? Why am I feeling like this? Why is this thing that I'm trying to do not coming through? This is a rhyme. But anyway, you should go deep within the root cause. Why am I feeling like, why do I have a need to be perfect? Why do I feel like every time I'm trying to create, it needs to be perfect, or I'm not doing it? This probably came out of your childhood. This is something that you were taught, because you were, every time you tried like colored out of the lines, people were mad at you. Or when you tried to do something, they were telling you, no, do it like this. It's learned. And even if it's learned, it can be unlearned. And it just takes a little bit of trial and error, just trying to repeat it and trying to get better. This is what healing is all about. And right now, as you're healing that creativity and as you're healing this part of yourself, try just doing it. Look at the creativity through the lens of a child. When you were a child, you did not care what other people thought about your production, like your drawing or whatever. You did not care when you were a small child. But as you grew, you started caring more and more about other people's thoughts and opinions. And when you were a child, the only thing that truly mattered was your opinion, what you think about that. And it's hard when you have that inner critic telling you it's trash. I know that, because I'm always telling myself that what I create is not good. It's supposed to be better. But only when I start to compare myself to others. I start to take my drawing and I start to compare it to someone else's drawing. Like, it could be better. I could do this. I'm trash. Why am I even trying to draw? I'm not that good. I am good, but I'm not the best. So, because I'm not the best, I just stopped doing what I love doing, because I thought it had to be perfect, either perfection or nothing at all. So I'm trying to learn this now, that perfection is something that for most of us, is stopping us from truly doing what we love. And this is becoming a true problem because we are afraid to live our lives, we are afraid to create, we are afraid to try something new because we are afraid of what other people will think. We are afraid of perfection. Like, if it's not going to be perfect, why would I even bother? We are afraid to like truly just experience things, and we are afraid of just truly being ourselves, and this is becoming a true problem for all of us. um So ask yourself, who would you be if you took away that perfection? What would you do in your day to day? How your life would look if you took away that perfection and if you just started the thing that you always wanted? If you stopped waiting for the perfect moment, what would you do on that specific day? Would you try something new? Would you go out and eat in a new restaurant? Would you try going on a marathon? Would you start to create something you never thought you would create? Would you start filming a video like I am now, by not editing much because you can do incredible things? Just ask yourself, what would it be differently if I just started now? Creativity is something that is in you. It's your birthright. It's something that was given to you as you were a newborn baby. You just lost it along the way. And now this block in creativity is also preventing you from seeing the beauty of life, from seeing things from what they truly are. You are not a robot, but you're also a human being with feelings, and you were made to create. You were made to express. And if you're not expressing and creating, you are actually bottling your feelings and emotions, and that is a topic for another time. So create, express, live. And my cat is about to jump. And live your life according to you. That is the best way that you can do it.